Welcome everyone, this is my beginner's airbrush tutorial. It goes along with my master grade airbrush painting tutorials, and if you haven't already then please take a look at my playlist. You'll see I have an intro video to this explaining the sort of whole concept and what I plan to do with this beginner's series, and indeed you can also have a look at my master grade airbrush painting series at the same time. In these first few videos I'm going to talk about some pretty basic and perhaps boring things. Now please bear with me, I'm going to get progressively more in depth in terms of the whole airbrush setup, airbrush accessories, paints and compressors and all that kind of stuff. So if you're purely interested in the painting side of things, like I say, head over to my Master Grade Sinanju guide and you'll see more of this kind of thing here. I'm probably going to keep this intro for the first few parts, so if you're watching next time then please feel free to fast forward to this point. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what you're looking at right here is a little setup that I have to work on my models, kind of in between spray sessions really. And what I do is, I've already explained that I have my sort of pieces propped up on trays of polystyrene, and this is just a quick setup that I have to keep dust off my models. So sometimes if you've just primed a coat, say, or you've done a first coat and you need to wait a couple of hours or whatever, overnight maybe, until you do the next coat, or say you've done some decal work and you're waiting for those to dry before you do a clear coat and then a matte coat, for instance, then you're going to want somewhere to put your model pieces to dry and not have any dust collect on them really, because that's the kind of killer for most of your smooth finishes. A speck of dust here and there really shows up. Okay, so what I do here is a very cheap setup, and really all it is, it's basically something you can get out of a home garden store. It's meant to be like a sort of mini DIY greenhouse type thing, and all it is a plastic shelf, but it comes with its own little sort of see-through sheet that you kind of like just stick over it, and it does have a zip. It has a zip on this side that goes all the way up, and obviously you can get to your parts this way, and it also has a zip on the other side, so you can lift the whole sheet clean up if you have to. And really this works well for me. It's done its job so far. It's something that if you have the luxury of the space to have it, then I can't really think of an easier way. I mean, I do have a cupboard and all that, but you kind of, it's nice and easy having your things on display, and you can just get to it and see what it is straight away. And this is my spare room, so I have the luxury of doing this. Perhaps don't suggest doing this in your main living room or what have you. But anyway, that's another little quick tip for you guys, and hopefully somebody might find this useful. And in all honesty, this kind of thing really doesn't cost a lot of money, so go for it if you think it's useful. So until next time, I'll see you again. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe, and that way you'll get all the other parts to this series that I'm doing for airbrushing come up automatically. So thanks again.